Morning doves, noon crows, and night owls. We are in actually part 5. The last video I said part 5 mistakenly, like an idiot. I meant to say it was part 4, but here is actually part 5 of my second world tour. This is a special one because I have the weekend ahead of me and my little cousin's birthday, my younger cousin's birthday. I don't have to worry about going to work tomorrow, so I can actually stay up a little bit. It's 4:24 a.m. Practically morning, close to morning. It's nothing like waking up to my third shift job. That's what I had to do when I was working on my second job. Third shift, 12 hours of pain and suffering. Anyways, this is a really nice painting of what looks like the village. The lights, the skies, the nights, the ships, the rivers, and there's 2 people here. Very much reminiscent. Feels like this is actually what this place was before it became a smaller town. And once again, I cannot get enough of this picture. This is actually a really nice place. I really would like to actually go into a world like this. Like, it feels like something that you would see in France or Italy. Just nothing but nice yellow grass and green hills, very minimal trees. This is actually what I'm going to do for my Minecraft world underground. This will be a really cool one. This will be really cool to actually form. I should really take a picture of this when I'm done as a reference. Well, anyways, this is it. This is, I was also talking previously, about my younger cousin. How that this is going to be her birthday. Today is going to be her birthday. I'm going to visit. I'm going to give her a card and everything and hope that something nice, something pleasant could happen. Because sometimes there's one thing I predict, and I don't really like this prediction. I predict that it's going to end up as follows. It's going to be me there, and I'm going to see my cousin who's around my age, who I can actually socialize with, but then everyone else is I'm sort of a ghost around them. I either make myself a ghost or I am a ghost when I'm around them. Not necessarily the adults, but at least the younger ones. Unfortunately, there's this sort of difference in our stances as to how we see each other, and that sort of interferes us from actually being able to enjoy our own selves. Very unfortunate. It's like, it's so unfortunate. I tried not to. I feel like I do not really give as much effort as I should, but it's just very difficult to when you are left with a very tense and quiet silence to everything whenever you're there. So I try to do better than that. Hey, this is the favorite cool car I did from my last 2 parts of the video. I actually wanted to finally get this working and drive it. I had to restart this world because it was, I got out of the car, so it didn't work anymore after that. So I might be able to drive, I might have to drive around this whole world. Drive at least as far as I can with this car. And then that's it. So cool. These Black Flag fellas really know how to build cars in their timeline. In my world. In this world. Fancy place too. This is fancy. This is fancy right here. Talk about fancy place. This is a fancy car. Very nice steering. With a little creepy little scratching squealing noise that I never heard before. Anyways, that's my prediction is how it's gonna go is I'll talk to my cousin who's around my age, and then the other ones, the younger ones, and maybe just it'll be crickets, or maybe my cousin will be able to form something for us to all kind of agree and sympathize and somewhat be engaged in. Or it'll just be, I'm really going to try to actually, ooh, that is loud. I gotta lower the volume. It's kind of intimidating. This car, I did not expect it to go this fast. Now we're actually gonna drive in the world now. Here we go. Full experience. Finally driving with this cool car. This is the first time I'm driving this car. I'm actually excited because I never did this before with this car. This is a new car to me. This is new to me right now. All the other cars you saw earlier, I actually was able to test drive them. But this one, I did not test drive before. This is the first time I'm actually test driving it. And man, it goes fast. Old car that drives this fast? That's insane. This is rigged. This car is rigged. Rigged Godspeed. I really hope this actually could. Oh wow. Unbelievable. Here we are, taking our drive. And feel free to listen to music and chill and do whatever you feel like doing while watching this. It's gonna be a long trip. Gonna be a long trip ahead of us, as I am your tour guide to be welcome, and so are you. And it's nighttime. This is insane. Alright, here we are. This is the next world road. Whoa. Oh god dang it. I should have driven a little less carelessly. Oh man, that's unfortunate. That was so cool. That car is so cool though. That was such a cool car. Either way, it does end at some point. After you head to that little spiraling roadway, it'll go to another world. Not necessarily like world, it'll be a portion of the world, because there's, as I said from the first part, there's like 4 worlds around here that you can travel to, 4 major parts of the world, and that's just one. It's like one continent basically of the worlds that you are going to enter. Like, yeah, this is a long trip ahead of us. I'm just gonna speed run this one. Takes time. Ooh, I got too thrilled at driving an old car that can suddenly drive that fast. Forgive me for that one. Super cool until it just skidded off. That was so cool though. Such a cool car. Never forget that. First time driving it too. That was the first time I ever driven it. I feel like I did, but maybe just for like a short amount of time when I was showing it to my brother, this world. It must have been like moving too slow, and I thought it was too slow. I should have actually given the time to actually back out and back in like that in order to drive it. Such a cool car. Let's get to the cars. Let's get to the actual cars that we can possibly drive. Hope it works. Yay! This car actually works. When I was test driving the last time, it was very troubling. Sometimes it didn't work, sometimes it did. Now we're lucky in this part. It actually works. Alright, let's try again. super cool. Like the wide space on this road really goes well with this explorative feel. Explorative. Stuttering again. Love it. I think it's just that road itself. Maybe it's the road that's just really bumpy. We'll find out. It's a sketchy turn after all. That whirls into a spiral roadway. Wow, look at that. We are really exploring this world. The rendering distance makes it all the more ambiguous. And it's nighttime. Alright, let's just be a little more cautious. I do not want to lose this car until we get to the next portion of the world. Yeah, it must have been something about that bump. I don't know. Could have been that bump that messed it all up. Here we are, the spiraling roadway. Like, this is something you just don't see often in Roblox. Not often. Oh, shoot. I forgot that these curves slow you down. Hate when it does that, though. It really annoys me. Okay. Somewhat getting better. Well, it's a long way up, somewhat, but it still works. It works. That's all that matters, is that it works. It's such a cool little part of the Roblox world that I made. I actually kind of like the structure, even though it's not really realistic, but it's so beautifully done. It looks articulate in this Roblox world. Just, you would expect something blocky, but this is actually really cool and curved. It's blocky. It's a curved kind of blocky. in a road sense. Roadway sense. Wow, you really are climbing. You're basically climbing. Just look at that. And it's nighttime. This is like super cool. This could go really well for a background video, for background music. I might actually, yeah. I'll just, when I really get to watch this video, I'll just block the audio and I'll listen to music as I do this, because this is super cinematic. Super cinematic right here. Super cinematic. Yeah, there's like mostly only driving forward, not really driving back, but you could, but it's very dangerous on this spiraling roadside. Bam, and a little curved bridge that I crafted, carefully crafted. And here we are to the very top of that spiral road. Now we're exploring a new world. Ooh. Like I said, it's a long road, long trip ahead of us. And this is a big world, as you can imagine, just from what we've already seen so far. So we saw like the first two parts of the major world. We went through the first major world, now we're going to the second major world. Second major world, I might just finish off with this special video, because I usually make like 2 parts per day, but now I'm doing a third one, just because I have the weekend ahead. And this is where you park your vehicle. And there's other backup vehicles that I spawned in this world in order to use and equip. Bam. Don't go anywhere. Alrighty. Here we are. Western town. Very different, right? Different from how we were in the medieval area. Medieval and fields. Now we're in a western, very western themed town in this world. Now we can take a little further inspection to see what's ahead. Nothing but empty houses, but still it's a really nice and warm feel. Very nice way to welcome us into the second world. Second major world. Yeah, nothing in here. But it's really nice coloring, though. Really nice coloring on the houses. Got some hay bales over here. Same design, same aesthetic, same color. I don't mean color. I meant texture. I'm getting super sleepy. I'm slurring my words right now. I'm really sleepy. It's 4:39 a.m. right now. And I'm doing this world tour before I wake up to go to that party. And try and face my adversity as a person in reality. As a person of reality in real life. Try to face what one of my biggest fears is just someone that I have not been able to really connect as a family, and someone that I have seriously misunderstood, and we never got to really understand what it was that we were experiencing or dealing with. And there's just barely any time that could hold enough water for that. Well, there's that sort of this area. And then there's a campfire here. Oh, we can't miss this area right here. It's probably the same. Yeah, it looks the same. Yeah, same building, same design. Just on the outside, it's all nicer. Same type of layout. I mean, not the building and the outside exterior part, but just the layout inside. Alright, let's explore this area. What do we have here? We got some form of a fantasy land here, a wonderland. Alright. Let's take a look. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I actually tapped something. I don't know if the phone shook when I did that. If not, then we're good. Here we are in this very bizarre land. In fact, I was thinking I might add something like this in Minecraft, along with that picture in this little world here, just to get some more of a better concept and reference. Definitely would do it for these videos. Like, once you go, it's all underground. That's the cool thing about it. Like, I'm going to make a full Minecraft forest like this underground, and I'm actually going to be able to explore it. And that's what I would really enjoy doing, given the chance to do so. And I'd have a lot better chance doing it a lot more freely if it weren't for my college that I had to take. I already went through it 4 more years. I already went through 4 years of that. Now I have to go through another 4 more years. It's not such a fun thing to think about. Alright, down here we got ourselves another part of this village. Another part of this wonderland. Looks, I guess, looks familiar to something I've seen a while ago. This is crazy. There we are. Oh, okay. It is. It is what I know what it is, but we're gonna keep it as cool in this Roblox world. That's what its definition of this area is. Cool and very Fantasyland-like. Wow, look at that. Very cool. Basically a big field of everything. And a dragon here. Really adds... it's too bad this dragon can't really move as the birds would, but it's a really cool design though. Very, wizard Fantasyland. Yep. Such a very cool dragon. Let's take a look over here. See what's over here. Looks like a swampy area. Not much. A little rocket that fell down. Cool dragon, really. This world is humongous. I tried to make it as I would think of what humongous would be. not just one big platform. Well, then again, this is a platform, but a really, really big platform. Got some ancient fossils in this little desert concept area. Let's get our character to speed this up a little. We've got 10 more minutes, and then I can finally get some sleep after a hard day's work of dealing with a lot of first shift and third shifts nonsense that they had for me. Oh, there's a little mountain here. Oh, I guess it's not really enterable. Ah, well. Let's take a look over here. Right in the ocean. I am a god. I am walking on water. What can I say? I'm super cool like that. Right up there. Right in this new area, new other part of the world. Secondary major part of the world. Now we are in this very much similar to the first area, a field with trees, except there wasn't, I don't know, there wasn't as much trees compared to this one. And there's a little house over here. A little house, and what's that? Let's take a look. Ooh, it's a very sad graveyard. Very creepy graveyard. And this guy is, let's just say he is not having a good time. And there's someone who is, well, somewhat resurrected. These are some creepy Dementors, man. Dementors from Harry Potter. Just terrifying these people. Draining their souls. Making them feel more miserable than they already had in their own office lives. Very dark, very dark. Let's take a look in here first before we get into that cool looking cozy house. Let's take a look in here. A little cave with some smoke. This is a very cool cave. First cave, somewhat, no. The first part of the map was already a cave. This is the secondary cave that you get to experience as a person. Yeah, this is a peaceful neighborhood, really. Not neighborhood, but peaceful area you can live at with that house over there. Let's take a look in that house. So maybe it's one of those people's houses. I don't know. Oh, it's a cool place to live, though. Imagine a little house like this. Very simple, very nice, very cozy looking on the outside. Let's take a further look in here. Very cool door. Very old. Ooh, this is a 50s styled house right here, my friends. Look at that. For a tiny little house. Got a furnace over here with an actual fire inside. Logs, a vinyl record. Wow, how older can this get? And a little fish on the wall. A coat hanger. A really old vacuum that looks very much from the 50s. And here we are into the kitchen. Let's take a look at this. There's a picture over here with the heart. And there's a cloud. There's a clock and a really beautiful picture. Whoa! This is exactly what I was talking about with the second picture from my favorite village in the first medieval area. Like how I imagined France and Italy. This is exactly what I want to be able to do in my Minecraft underground area. I want to make this world actually happen. It's going to be one heck of an adventure to build this. This is why I'm going to look at this just for reference right here. Just for reference. Just keep it right here instilled into my mind when I want to go back to this video just to look at it for reference. Wow. Like, I really actually want to live in an area like this in real life. But that's just only a dream that you can only hope for. And there's some horses over here right there, right where my crosshair is. There's a couple of horses right over there. And anyways, anyhow, Roblox. Oh, we can. No, we can't really see. Well, it looks like a church over here and a little village right here and a mountain right over there. In Roblox's world, as you can tell, everything is frozen in time. We actually get an idea of what time it is in Roblox in this world. And it is, when it's frozen, all the characters are frozen in this time that are frozen and not moving. It is basically 1:15 a.m. or p.m., whether it's night or day, we don't know. And here we are in the kitchen with a really nice looking set of dishes in a drawer and an outlet. Wow. And a dishwasher, an old style dishwasher. You don't see this every day. We got a picture, decorative picture. And we got a cabinet here with milk cartons, a cart of glass milk bottles. That's something. And an old fridge. Oh, I would love to, actually. And there's a little picture of flowers here. And butterflies. And we got plenty of really nice cocoa and blueberry. Blueberry milk. Imagine that. And some bells. And so we got some. What do we got here? Snacks. And looks like wine. Looks like some. Oh, cooking oil. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why my mind went there. Cooking oil or some. I don't know. Tonic. And butter. More dishes and a little sink. This is such a cool, tiny, cute little sink. Looks like another container for stored goods. Got a knife holder over here. Got some more bottles over here. Seasoning. Looks like some seasoning, some fruits, black pepper over here. A little oven over here. Something's already being cooked up. And more stuff. There's a little lamp here. That is, I never thought about that. Never imagined that. You know, never ever seen a house that actually has a little lamp like right under the cabinet. Just never thought about that. That's a cool concept. Maybe I'll do that one with the place I moved to. Just put a little light right here. A battery light. I don't know. Something like this. And here's your little ceiling lamp over here. What's over here as well is some more forms of cooking oil. Got a candle over here. Some other cool looking souvenirs. Some kind of a decorative piece. I'm not exactly sure. And we got some maple syrup containers or moonshine. Something. These people are very much. And there's a hat. This looks like a female's hat. This is a female's hat. Maybe there was a girl that lived here. I don't know. Or a family, a husband and wife. Such a cool furnace though. It's actually, and this chair actually works. So you can actually sit in this cozy, small, tight little house and just chill out right out here. Look at that. I'm gonna put this right here for silence a bit. We got 1 more minute. Damn, okay. 1 more minute. I'm gonna go upstairs and take a look up here and see what's up here. A little bench here to sit in the hallway. And then the secondary room is a bedroom with some sewing machine. And another cool picture. I'm gonna go back to this for the next part. Some oil and some other form of things. An old-fashioned clock. Hell yeah. And a bathroom. I'm certainly gonna go back to this. Well, hope you guys enjoyed. And I am to be welcome, and so are you. 4, 3, 2, 1.